Are you wondering how to add a formula in Monday.com? Well, if that's the case, then you've come to the right place, because in today's video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can add a formula. I'm also going to be sharing some tips and suggestions along the way. So the first thing you're going to need to do is identify the project or the board that you want to set the formula up in. So as an example for this demo, I've created a demo project. Now at this point, you're going to want to ensure that that board or project has all of the columns and the data that you want to run your formula on. So as an example, what I'm going to be doing in this video is we've got a budget and a total cost column. So for this formula, basically what I want to do to show you how formulas work is I want to basically work out the delta. How much did we budget and how much did it cost us? So what's the difference between them? So this is where you set up formulas in Monday.com. So if you're looking for the functionality, this is how you do it. You want to navigate to the Add Column button. So it depends on how many columns you have in your project or board, but this is right at the end. I've had to scroll across to get over there for this particular project. But press this button here, Add Column. At this stage, you want to select more columns, or if this is already presented to you, you just need to look through the different column types. What we are looking for here is formula. So we're going to press formula. Now, the name of the column by default will be formula. We will be updating that in a minute. But what you want to do at this point is open up the functions drop down. Now this shows you, and just for your information, functions is another word for formula. It's the same thing. It's just Monday.com terminology. So what you want to do at this point is just navigate through all of the different formulas or functions that are available to you. It may be that you don't know what kind of analysis you want to do or what formula you want to use at this point. If you hover over them, I should say, it will tell you exactly what that formula does, and it will give you an example of how it needs to be set up. So just this one that I've kind of landed on as an example, mod, returns the remainder of the division of the given number in the divisor, and it gives an example there. Rounds a number to a specific number of digits, etc. So you need to identify this. Now, you may already know what you want to use. For instance, it could be like a sum. It could be, it could be work days, today, etc., etc. For me, what I want to do is I want to take away the total cost from the budget to get the difference. So what I'm going to do in here, actually, before I do that, I'm going to rename this. I'm going to call this under over budget, just to see, just for the purpose of this demo. I'm going to drag this out. So I'm going to press on this again. We've got the formula set up here. Now for the functions, I'm going to be doing, just got to look for it. I need to look for a, where is it? Minus. That's what I wanted, minus. So once you've found the formula you want, select it. And what it will do here is it will bring it up into this particular tab and this interface, this content box. This is where you build out the formula. Now the beauty of Monday.com is once you build it out in this particular area here, it will replicate to all corresponding rows or tasks in this instance. So you don't have to kind of map to each cell like you have to in Excel or some other platforms. So I'm going to go minus. Now at this point, what you can do is you can go to columns and you can select the columns that you want to include in this formula. So as an example, you need that to be included within the brackets here. So what I want to minus is I want to minus the budget. So I've selected that. And then I want to select total cost. So budget minus total costs. Set formula. So this is saying that essentially, just making sure I've got this around the right way, the budget was 10,000 and it cost us 20,000. So it is minus 10,000. It's cost us 10,000 more than we wanted it to. In this case, the cost was 1,000, the budget was 2,000, so we are 1,000 in the plus. So ultimately, overall, we spent a total cost of 40,000 and a budget of 27,000. Ultimately, we've overspent by 13,000. So as you can see, that formula has replicated at every single row. So if I wanted to go back and change the formula, I would just click on here and I would go ahead and change it in here. But that's essentially how you do it. You set it up in here, and as you can see, it replicates across the functions, find the one you want, and then you basically build it out in here. So I hope this video was useful. Any questions, comments, feedback, drop them down below and I'll get back to you. And with all that said, best of luck with your formulas in Monday.com, and I hope you have an excellent day.